my Timbs.
Who outside though?
You got the good.
You only dancing because you outside in the cold. You gotta come inside, champ. Pause. You gotta bring yourself inside. Put your orders in with the op. Put your orders in with the op. He's well trained. What am I saying? You get a couple of yerds. Yerds. Ah, champ. Let me get a couple of yerds for your man, the steeniest of all Riscos, the champion of all champions, Tough Stino. Please make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not even gonna say the goal. I think we may surpass the goal within the next month, man. So please just make sure that y'all go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Yeah, man, become a member of the page, show some love. You know what I mean? Also, if you wish to promote your business or whatever, let me know. Hit me up at tough_Stino or toughstino@gmail.com. We got music slots and we got website slots. As you can see, my shirt up there. Y'all go over to cloudedteam.com and cop the merch. But whatever your business is, bro, it doesn't matter. I'm saying just let me know if you want to promote your business and we will do that, all right? Salute to everybody that's in the building already. Walk the walk. Salute. Hey Young, No Limit Wall, Black 200. Salute my brother Hodge Mims, Durango, Star Chizzy, September Timbre. Salute to you, champ. Underverse Gamers, Bobby Cushington, we fading on what we doing. Salute to you. Reggie Watson, Anthony B, G Wiz, Signature, Lord Breezy. He said he just got to work. Salute to work, champ. You heard? Salute to work. Get that paper, champ. Raheem Wingate just passed his electrician's test. Salute to Raheem Wingate, man, for striving for excellence. All right. Sleezes React. Salute. Grizzly Adams. Hey, Miss Parker. Salute to you too. Justin King. Go Never Stop. Salute. G Wiz. Eddie Smith. Scarcasm. If I missed your name, salute to you, champ. Gene Pool, Slime Ball, salute to y'all, champ. We got a couple of things to talk about that's on the menu. I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to have a little menu, John, at the beginning, bro, to show the menu, all right? So on the menu today, man, we got 4 Extra finally does his first little interview since he blew his hands to goddamn smithereens, champ, all right? And it's with Traplore Ross and DC Baby Draco. We're gonna look at that, and I want to ask: is Adam mad right now, champ? Right? Because you know Traplore Ross is his man's. Is Adam mad? Okay. Also as well, what else we got, champ? Your man Aunt Hefe makes a retraction video because he's a gossiper, champ, all right? So, you know, we're going to take a look at the veil. And also, Flakko is trying to protect Boochie Bear Brandon against the gangbangers on No Jumper. Civilian versus gangbanger. It is regular bagel versus the GB bagel. So, I hope y'all got it rolled up, please, champ. Never hold up. For there's no more pump faking involved. We're here to look at it. Man, change your circumstances. Make sure you don't never go back to where you was hurt at again. This is just facts. This is just something I learned from my life, and I just want to pass on to y'all, champ. Please don't watch these niggas and feel like you gotta try to do what they do, because these niggas' lives is not that well, right? And speaking of not that well, champ, let's segue to the largest of veils, all right? So I want y'all to go ahead and pay homage, pay homage, okay, to that good old Velius that we call the Grand Velius, all right? Go ahead and put your thumbs on the screen and go ahead and press that veil, all right? Go ahead and press that veil as we pay homage to the veil, champ, all right? Hit that like button, subscribe. Your man Ant, somebody sent this to me earlier and said your man Ant had did a gossip video, okay, and he got called out for it, and we're gonna see why that happened. All right, the 7-3 gangster Crip calls in and says, "Hey, that wasn't the Swans that unalived such and such." So he did a video talking about the 7-3 gangsters, and I guess it was a unaliving that happened the other day, and I guess he put out the wrong misinformation. This is why this nigga don't need to be gossiping so much. Because sometimes you put out the wrong information. All right, hit that like button, subscribe. Let's go.
My heart cold, niggas want to turn my soul next. These barcodes are from the street, but I'm a jail.
And Scarcasm, I didn't receive no cash app from you, bro. I just want to let you know that I didn't receive no cash app from you, champ. Just in case we you know what I'm saying? You might want to double check that. Let's go.
12,
Nope, trash.
What's the good old big?
Hefe. Yep, it's another classic, champ. He is another classic Hefenator, champ.
What's the good old big deal with the good old people, man? It's your
champ.
boy Young Ant Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say.
Champ.
Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe.
He got that brazier on, champ. He mean business. This means that you got a call early in the morning. You ain't get to wash your face. You ain't get to brush your teeth. You ain't get to put a goddamn shirt on. You came out with your veil out and your goddamn brazier on, champ. They called you very early in the morning and told you better make this retraction video, champ.
Don't cost you nothing. You press that button, and if you ring that notification bell, I'm gonna bring you mail.
You had a very sleepy night off that lean, champ. You had a very sleepy yet comfortable night off that lean, champ. Oh my soul. Durango salute for the $5 super chat says, oh my, he looks like a sweaty snowman. Champ. Champion. Hefe got no bars. He got bars, but it's like, bro, he not doing no double, triple entendres. He not rhyming multiple syllables at the beginning or the end of the bar. He's rapping one word, the last word of each bar. Hat, cat, spat, rat, sat, mat, pat. Like, it's just, that's the easiest shit that you could do, bro. So to me, it's trash. I'm not gonna hold you. To me, it's trash.
What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's Hot Topics with your boy Young and Hefe, and I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The recipient of Hot Topics is 74th and Main, South LA.
That nigga did not wash up this morning. No, my soul. My son did not wash up this morning, bro. You look very dry, bro. My soul, you look very crusty right now, champ.
So yesterday, I know I had covered a segment.
Yesterday you covered a segment, which you probably shouldn't have, but every time you do something like this, we're going to mention it.
Based on what the news broadcast and based on what another content creator on Instagram had placed out there. So
right. So you took what you heard on the news and you took gossip that you got off Instagram and you tidied it up all in one little nice little package and you put it out for your fans as if it was the truth. And the problem is people consider you more reliable. People consider you like, when we first went to our little back and forth, niggas was hitting me up like, bro, this nigga is credible, bro. You wildin', bro. My son Hefe, bro, this nigga's the illest of ill. I'm like, okay, we'll see. We'll see. So since these gangbangers, they feel like you're so credible, you putting out wrong information is detrimental to your image. Swole shoulders. Turtle shell. On my soul. Turtle shell. It's detrimental for you to do things like this.
So the caption was shootout between 7 Trey gangsters and the Swans. I had said a few things that wasn't quite accurate as far as
you always saying things that wasn't accurate. Because people feel like you're so credible, for you to put out inaccurate content is detrimental to your image. But you must gossip. You must gossip, champ.
As the 7 Trey area and 7-9 Swans area, you know, the Swans tapped in and the 7 Treys tapped in. So
he got a point, but it's just content, bro. How is gang violence and gang politics content? Answer that before I put you on 24 hours, because you just sound like you're not smart. You sound like a part of the problem. I'm from West Side, so I don't care where you're from, nigga. I don't care. I'm from Southside Queens, nigga, New York. My side more dangerous than your side. So what does that mean, Mr. No Face? What does that mean? What does that mean? No face, no care. I don't care where you from, nigga. Gang politics should never have been on the internet, nigga. What are you talking about? You sound dumb. This is not content when you're putting out wrong information about whatever gang politics is out there, nigga. That's not content. They all doing the same thing, bro. So does that mean it's right, or are you stupid? Does that mean it's right? All right then, nigga. Sit back and enjoy the show and watch your mouth. I'm not your kind, nigga. I'm not your kind, nigga. I give it up real sour. I'm not your kind, bro. I don't care about what you talking about or what you think you talking about, nigga. I'm from the other side where other guys don't talk like this. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? West Side, nigga. I don't give a fuck where you from, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? This nigga's a bozo for coming on the internet with gang politics like it's content. This shit is corny. It's corny, nigga. And if nobody call it out, it's going to get somebody in trouble and get somebody hurt, nigga. Enjoy the show.
before I get in to what the 7 Treys has said and as well as what the Swans has said, I'm going to say this.
Enjoy the show.
I really don't get off into the content.
Hold on, champ.
What the 7 Treys has said and as well as what the Swans has said, I'm going to say this. I get in to what the 7 Treys, Swans tapped in the 7 Treys. The 7 Trey area and 7-9 Swans area, you know, the Swans tapped in and the 7 Treys tapped in. So
now, why couldn't you tap in with the Swans and the 7 Treys? Why wouldn't you tap in with the Swans and the 7 Treys before you put the content out to make sure that what you're putting out is valid if you're going to put out any type of news like this? It just would make sense if you have these contacts for you to contact them and, you know, get that right. Cause not finna squabble though. Nigga, you don't want to squabble. I already invited Ant for the fade. See, you're new to this. You're not true to this. I already invited Ant for the squabble and he ain't want to scrap. He said he don't fight niggas from across the pond. Same thing he sort of said about King Pill. Nigga, he's not trying to fight. He's not trying to fight. Enjoy the show. On my soul. And enjoy the show. On my soul. Sit back and enjoy the show. You can't see the homie. Nigga, you goggling this man whole undercarriage right now. Go ahead, Steffi Weffy. Go ahead and put son on the 24-hour though. Just go ahead and put him on the 24-hour, and he'll be back tomorrow. That nigga be back tomorrow. That nigga will be back tomorrow. On my soul. What the fuck is he talking about, bro? Nigga, I invite all these niggas for fades. Nigga, just let me know. Just go ahead and let me know. I got my female mods is more dangerous than my male mods. My female mods is more dangerous than my male mods. You better chill out, champ. Be nice. You better be nice, nigga. My female mods is on some dangerous shit right here, champ. He said fade him. He don't want to fade. Bro, this nigga don't even got a picture on his icon, bro. So who am I fading? Who is he? He don't make content. Nobody knows who this nigga is. He don't have no picture up for me to even see who he is. My female mods is the championas out here, nigga. I'm about to make some championa shirts. Strictly for my mods, champ. On my soul. Strictly for my female mods, nigga. Let us, Stino. Let us. Yeah. Yeah, champ. Let us, nah. Say that, Stino. Yep. Go ahead and put him on the 24 hours, champ. He'll be back tomorrow after dinner. On myself. After dinner, he'll be back.
Before I get in to what the 7 Trades has said,
Nasty
and as well
word.
as what the Swans has said, I'm going to say this. I really don't get off into the contents because
Y'all better watch out, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Y'all better come in here and be easy, man. Y'all want to stay. The Championas is out for justice, champ. Oh, my soul. The Championas is out for justice, champ. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yo, it was a lot of characters before we get back to the pointiest of chocolate chip veils. It was a lot of characters, bro, that like them niggas had female bodyguards, bro. I think that shit ill, bro. Especially just seeing that just now. I'll probably get 2 diesel ass female bodyguards on my soul. Niggas be walking around with 7-foot niggas. Nah, bro. I'm walking around with 2 5'9" shorties. With the blickies and the goddamn leather gloves with the knuckles cut out. On my soul. Real talk.
of the negativity of people just talking. I can't find the time.
The nigga said I was right, but instead don't call him out because everybody else is doing it. It's just content. Niggas stupid as hell.
All the time to go back with a bot.
If I'm right, why you talking against me, nigga? Just fall in line. I'm your dad now. Me. I'm your dad now. Not Hefe. If you a Hefe fan and you come here and you feel like I'm right about what I'm saying, but you still want to wow, I'm your dad now. I'm your pops. Padre. Poppy. All that shit. Me. Stino. The Republic. The champions and the championas, champ.
Go back and forth with a biopic and or a person that's hiding under a counter.
What?
I can't find the time all the time to go back with go back and forth with a biopic and or a person that's hiding under a count.
Go back and forth with a biopic or a person that's hiding behind the account. That's one. We not about to play with you all night. Because that one Robin Harris picture, bro, that shit is just, it's telling right now because you got that goddamn wife beater on, champ. Oh, my soul. You got the goddamn wife beater on, the same one that you had on in the first house party. Oh, my soul. The same one you had on in the first house party, champ. That's one, though. We not finna play with you, nigga. Alright? Alright.
With no subscribers or one subscribers that want to try to tell you what you doing wrong or how you should do it, instead of getting up here and creating their own channel and showing everybody else how it's supposed to be done.
See, I show everybody how it's supposed to be done by pointing out what y'all niggas do wrong. You see how that work? I'm the only nigga, there's a couple of niggas, but I'm the only nigga that does it how I do it. Not gonna lie. Be very careful who you try to bully. Be very careful who you try to bully. I know the newcomers will be like, Stino, you try to bully. No, I bully niggas that try to bully me. When I seen For Extra talk about how they treat non-affiliates and 20 knockouts and all that, immediately I wanted to fight. So I made content. I saw people talking about J Hood was a snitch. I kind of liked J Hood's character and his content. So I made content about it. And J Hood popped out. And he read his paperwork live. And he talked about Munchie B and all of this. And Hefe mentioned me first. And said J Hood shouldn't have been on live with me and da-da-da-da. I'm not worthy of that type of content. So now you get smoked forever. That's just what it is. I bully niggas who tried to bully me, bro. That's just neither here or there. You can't tell niggas what type of content to make if you make terrible content. Hit that like button, subscribe, let's go.
So I had people coming out, oh, that's telling. Oh, you telling. You doing the police job. Oh, they didn't know who the shooting was with. They didn't know who did it. You got people coming out just talking, saying all type of stuff. Now, you already know we going to garnish the hate. The hate going to come with success and what you doing something that they not doing and still holding your integrity and be able to go where you want to go. People dislike that. It's a lot of people that ain't been nowhere, that ain't never been to jail, ain't never been in no court proceedings, fighting no, you know what I'm saying, no murders, you know what I'm saying, and fighting certain cases that just...
Nigga, you've never been on a murder case. You got locked up for Oxycontin. As a matter of fact, you was in wherever you was at for like 2 weeks and got locked up for 10 years. You didn't even make a lot of money in the streets, nigga. You was in jail. And you still ain't faced no murder charge. So what does all of this mean? And I think I seen the Buford champ. Hold on, champ.
It's a lot of people that ain't been nowhere, that ain't never been to jail, ain't never been in no court proceedings, fight no, you know what I'm saying, no murders, you know what I'm saying?
Salute to Imani Champiana. Salute, champ.
And fighting certain cases that just get up here talking. Running their mouth trying to tell you what's telling and trying to tell you how to go about speaking. Now, what a numbnut got to understand, if
numbnuts, you
a
say,
shootout happens a couple blocks from the police station, 77 police stations is 3 blocks or 2 blocks from where this shooting happened at. The streets.
Carolina says, looks like a baby unicorn waiting for his horn to come out. Nigga got the baby pre-horned veil. Is nasty work. The baby pre-horned velius. Oh, champ.
Man, look, y'all can play if y'all want to with this fake stuff that, when somebody get mad or somebody want to act like they bucking something, want to come do something, bro, it's finished, bro. Get you some money, and protect your sovereignty. And when somebody come at you, handle your business. I'm telling you. Because it's nothing but a bunch of jackals and goofies out here. And I'm reminded every day, whether it's from these chats or whether it's stuff I see in real life. Now, although I broadcast what I was reacting to and how I got the information I was reacting to, you still got weirdos that's still going to come out and be like, hey, you this, hey, you shouldn't be doing this, trying to tell me how to do something that I've been doing since I hopped off the porch since the age of 12, something that I understand. I know how to move, and I've been moving just and moving how I'm supposed to move my whole time. Every
You're a gossiper, bro. And this is why people are telling you. So, like, how could you still say you're correct if you're saying that people called you and told you that you're not correct? It's not really about the like, bro, listen, if y'all want to tell y'all gang politics and who killed who and who got beef with who, that's on y'all, bro. I'm not in the gang. What I be saying is the moral aspect of it all. And you don't have, I guess we don't have the same morality. At least make sure it's true. You do these videos all the time where you say something and then the next day you have to make a retraction video because somebody told you that what you said wasn't true. It's about that. It's not about niggas hating on you, bro, because you getting a little money on it. You drink Capri Suns. You drink Capri Suns, but you got money on. You drink Capri Suns, bro. You always short on gas. You always at the gas station, bro. You put $10 in your gas tank because you got to get premium gas. I got to get premium too. I got to get 91. You smoke Black and Miles down to the goddamn tip, champ. Pause. Go ahead, get you some money on. If you ain't got more money than me, shit, I ain't doing nothing wrong because I got more money than you. But yet niggas is calling you, telling you that you did something that wasn't truthful, champ.
Every time I'm off my feet, I'm moving how I'm supposed to move. I'm not listening to nobody that got their feet whooped, that got DP'd, dudes that can't go to their spots, dudes that's, you know what I'm saying, there's busters in their spots, you know what I'm saying? It just be a whole lot of weirdos talking, thinking that they know the game and trying to give you a game that they ain't even live, or from the sidelines just watching, oh, I'll do it like this, or I'll do it like that.
You know what game that you ain't live? The grown man game. You spent more time in jail than you spent on the streets. You've had this dying obsession with becoming a rapper so much that you haven't really been a family man. See, I can talk about your life. I know what your life like. You can fool the world. You can't fool me, champ. You haven't learned how to be a man. This is why putting out false content doesn't bother you. Because you're more of a gangbanger than you are a man. Don't let that go over y'all veils.
It's easy to say how you would did something when you ain't participated in it. So however, this LA hood media was under the perception that it was a shootout between the 7 Trey gangsters and the Swans. So it's cluttered in this area right here on Main. I didn't even know the Swans was on Main right here in this part. I thought that they were probably like a block over like San Pedro and like the rest of the blocks are like off the back streets. But
so you didn't know that the Swans was in this area and you put out content like you knew everything that was going on in that geographical section. See how that works? When all you had to do was call a couple of people, see, what hood is that exactly, bro? I'm about to do some content, bro. I don't want to put the wrong shit out. Oh yeah, bro, the Swans be all right, cool. You know what I mean? Nah, bro, it's all about what the checks say. You trying to get the views as fast as possible, champ.
You know what I'm saying? I had been told from the Swans that tapped in that, no, that's the 7-7 Swans. The 7-7 Swans are on Main and they're on Broadway. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Which I didn't.
This is why people hit you up. It was like, yo, you're wilding because you didn't even have the right street gang for that area. And when niggas come and hit it, yo, Stino, why you calling them out? Bro, I'm just reacting to his content. I'm merely reacting to his content. That's all I'm doing, bro. I'm reacting to content. I can only react how I see it, bro. My son resembles a human turtle, champ. On my soul. But y'all want me to be nice. Nah, but I can't be nice, bro.
And no, so
I can't
that's
be nice,
news
bro.
to me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know the demographics of gang bangers over the years. Things change and stuff like that. So, like I said, I don't know how many blocks, who got how many blocks. I'm not about to try to count it up. I just know people tapped in with me and was basically wanted to set the narrative straight. So, basically, it was a candle lighting. There was a few people wounded, and as I said, somebody was unalive. But it was not no gang shootout between the Swans and the 7 Trays. First, the Swans had tapped in. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to say no name or drop no name who tapped in. Somebody from Swans tapped in, called in, was like, hey, bro, that was not us. Like, you know what I'm saying? We a few blocks away from each other. We was out there when they was out there when that situation happened, but that was not us. And I'm pretty sure when that...
This is the problem. Because you said it was a gang that did that situation or that situation happened to, and it wasn't that gang, bro. This is why people are saying you're wilding. What does you having money have to do with you giving false information of gang politics that is not true? What does that have to do with it, bro? That shit get me so... Yo, I can't wait to get some cheese off this shit, bro. I can't wait, bro. It's over. Then you have nothing to say. Bro, I'm getting more money than you off this shit, so you can't tell. All right, cool, bro. Cool. I'm going to violate you until I get more, and then I'm not going to talk about you no more. You can't start off a situation. The reason why y'all can't tell me I'm wrong is because I got more money than you and I'm a gangbanger. Like a regular person can't see that you're wrong. This is crazy work. You said it was the wrong gang, bro. It's just that simple. You said it was the wrong gang, bro. And if you don't feel like niggas that's not in the gang should be talking nigga, then fight one of the niggas. Set it up, nigga. I proved you that I should be able to talk about this shit, nigga. I could have been in whatever gang I wanted to be in, bro. Trust me. I could have been in whatever gang I wanted to be in, nigga. Top rank, nigga. Top rank, nigga. Anyone would have loved to have me. You want to know why? Because I came with the packs, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? I came with the packs, nigga. The cracks. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? You're bugged out, nigga.
Took place, you know, cars start being, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Cars start cross-signaling.
Because you was wrong.
Hey, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? What happened? So,
crazy,
Swan
bro.
tapped in. He was just basically like, hey, look, bro, that wasn't us. You know what I'm saying? We not trying to take no credit for nothing that we didn't do.
You mean you snitched on them niggas, the wrong niggas, though? Niggas take credit? No, nigga. That was an unaliving and a shooting. You trying to snitch on us, champ. So they called you and say, yo, nigga, we don't want people to think that was us. We didn't do that. Ah, champ. That means that you snitched on niggas unintentionally. Because you so dumb, you don't understand that what you doing is what you doing, champ. It's just unfortunate. It's just unfortunate. But every time it happens, I'm going to call it out, champion. Hefe sources are always unreliable. Exactly, champ. Exactly, champ. This is why all those politics and what gang it was that did it, that shit should never have hit the internet. And I'm a non-affiliate, bro. Nigga, I don't bang. I'm just a hood nigga, bro. I'm a street nigga, bro. I'm a hood nigga, bro. Straight up, I know this is violation. You don't have to be in a gang to know this. It's a violation. You're violating. They had to call you and tell you, yo, that wasn't us that did that because you put the content out that said it was them on the unaliving? Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. That's kind of crazy, bro. I'm not going to hold you.
So,
that's kind of, bro, you snitched on them niggas and it wasn't even them, bro. What type of police work are you doing? I didn't even react to the shit because I don't really care. Yo, bro, I promise you, if he does this shit, and 73 gangsters and 80 street woo wops and this and that and the high jobs and all that, nigga. I'm not reacting to that because I don't care about that shit. So I missed this one. I don't care about none of that 83rd, 87.5, 5.5, and all. I don't care about that, bro. I don't care about the politics. I don't care about that. But seeing this, I'm like, yo, this is crazy work, bro. You really almost got niggas like, bro, what's up with you, bro? You should know you're not supposed to do that, man. I know you trying to big homie niggas that's not in gangs and shit. Oh, you know, cause I could go wherever I want. Nah, like, does that mean you're not wrong?
Start being, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, cars start cross signaling, people start, hey, what's going on? You know what I'm saying, what happened? So the Swan that tapped in, he was just basically like, hey, look, bro, that wasn't us. You know what I'm saying? We not trying to take no credit for nothing that we didn't do.
We not trying to get in trouble for that shit, so why did you say we did it? And it wasn't even us. But even if it was, we not trying to get in trouble for that.
And that's when he broke the dynamics down to me that's the 7-7 Swans. That's
okay, so that's when he broke the dynamics down to you that it's not the 7-3 Swans, it's actually the 7-7 Swans that committed unalivings and shootings, champ. Copy. You're bugging. Why are you saying this? Why are you saying this? You could have just been like, yo, it wasn't them, it was another section, bro. Like, it wasn't them, it was another section that, you know what I'm saying, that shit happening, bro. No. You want to say it wasn't them, and you want to say who it really was. Wide back, on my soul. Leather back, on my soul. Turtle back, on my soul. Whale back, on my soul. Like you fix plumbing very well, on my soul. It looks like you can think about how to fix plumbing and fix it, on my soul. You don't need no manual, on my soul. Nigga, throw the manual away, on my soul. You're a very good handyman, on my soul. That shirt came with a goddamn toolbox with a sandwich and wrenches in it. Oh, my soul. You got a pair of goddamn royal blue Dickies on right now, champ, underneath that goddamn camera. Oh, my soul. With the belly button hole. Nigga bugged out, bro.
That's on Maine. The 7-9 Swans, who I had in the description, are up the way, you know what I'm saying, over there by Fremont or whatever, on Avalon and those streets.
Bro.
So, he basically was like, this is the description of what happened. It had nothing to do with us, but this is what happened. And like,
you see why this is troublesome? So, from Hefe's point of view, the police already know what areas this shit occurred in, right? So, if it occurred in a certain area, it's probably these certain gangs, right? The problem with what you're doing is you're putting out false information. So, opposed to the police already knowing, like, okay, it's probably these gangs because they live over here, you're saying it's a gang that don't even live over there. Now, they're, like bro, you see? Like, bro, you're furthering an investigation that these niggas ain't even have nothing to do with. That's why it's very important, if you're going to do this content, to make sure that you're 100% valid on what you're saying, bro.
I told him, I'm like, hey, look, bro. I'm like, I really don't know what happened nor care what happened. And somebody from the outside looking in that don't understand what I'm doing or don't understand the social media space, either they gonna try to understand or they gonna say something or come at you to where you have to explain to them. So this is what I had to explain to the homie from Swan. So he just wanted to make sure I had the right information. And like I told him.
You told him you don't care if you have the right information or not? If you say you told him you don't care if you have the right information or not, I promise you're a bad person.
When I seen this segment and I covered this segment, I covered it because of the area of South LA and where it happened at. And I expected, although he's not a gang member or anything like that, but being that it was spoke on by this social media space, I expected him to have the facts because
so although you talk down on non-affiliates, and if you're a non-affiliate, you don't understand what I'm doing and da-da-da-da, but you got your information from a non-affiliate and you expected him to have the facts. Do you see how goddamn moronic that is, champ? Do you see how egg-headed that is, Mr. Eggman? Do you see, champ? Do you see how dumb that sounds? It sounds very not smart. So you don't want no non-affiliates to question you about what you doing on your gangbanging content, but you're getting your content from a non-affiliate nigga.
a lot of times this channel do be having facts with stuff that's going on, although he's not in the gang world. You got a million hits, you got all type of people, you know what I'm saying, that comes out to scenes, you know what I'm saying, with their camera that cover stuff. So you don't have to be a gang member to get gang activity.
But you have to be a gang member and of your stature in the gang world to question you about anything that you do. I'm the last person that you should have talked about, bro. I'm the last person that you should have tried to pick on, bro. The last nigga, bro. Cause I don't care, bro. I don't care. We can do this shit every night. I don't care, bro. I'm the last person to pick on this internet shit, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. I'm the last nigga, bro. The last Larry, bro. You should have never did it, bro. I'm going to effectively and efficiently violate.
These people telling to the cops. These people telling to their cousins. These people pillow talking. All type of stuff. So it's not hard to find out what happened. But like I told...
But you didn't find out what happened. You entrusted in the Instagram page that is a nigga that is a person that is not a member, and you thought that he had 100% pure knowledge of the situation, and he didn't. And because you put the wrong information online, I feel like you should get a DP, champ.
Dude from Swan said, hey, look, bro. I'm not trying to put what the right story is out there, although I already covered it.
So you trying to put with the wrong story and get some other niggas looked at like they did it. He said, I'm not trying to put the right story out there. So what was your intentions on doing the content in the first place?
Oh, dude from Swan said, hey, look, bro. I'm not trying to put what the right story is out there, although I already covered it. I'm not trying to get the right story and go back and re-rock it like, oh, I had it wrong. This is what happened. But what I am going...
Why not? Because you don't want to take accountability for putting out wrong content. You got the audacity to tell this person that you don't want to do a retraction video? But that's what this is, champ. This is a retraction video. You just don't want to look like you're not credible. And you're not. You prove time and time again how uncredible you are, champ.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to change the description in the title into a shootout happened in the area of these hoods and not a shootout happened between these hoods.
Why would you even say that to begin with?
Because, like the homie from Swan said, just certain information you don't want out there. You don't want to get the wrong person mad, somebody who probably ain't in tune or what's going on or just having a bad day to hear that like what happened, and instead of tapping in with the homies, he just go on one. It don't go like that all the time. If you know proper protocol, when you hear certain things, you know to tap in like, hey man, I heard this from here. Is this correct or whatever the case may be? But like I told him, if you know, you know. If you are the people from these hoods and in this area, you know that happened. So it ain't no need for me to come back up here and explain what the truth's supposed to be.
Yo, he's really saying this? Ah, man, bro. Yo, he's really saying this. I put out the wrong information about an unaliving in the shooting. I said it was these people, but it wasn't them. These people called me and told me it wasn't them. But I don't have to put out the right information now because the people that know. Because the people that live there and those gangbangers know what's up. But you just said somebody might feel a certain type of way and want to get some get back for a situation that never happened between this gang and that gang. But this is an evil person. This person is evil. Anything good that they say is masked and is really evilness, and niggas just trying to make himself look a certain way. And Hefe is evil, bro. Anybody that could say that with a straight face is extremely evil, bro. This is just facts. This nigga's evil, bro. I never thought I would hear somebody be able to say something like that with a straight face. That's evil, bro. You don't care about nothing for real but what the check say. You don't care, bro. You really don't care. I don't have to put the right information out because, hey, nigga, the people that know. But I'm going to make a video saying that I didn't have the right information.
Because that would be, in fact, telling or giving the police the information. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody came up here and described what the description was of what really happened. So I don't feel the need to be the first one to drop what had happened.
But you felt like you was the first one to drop what happened when you made the original content. It was a news article and it was a goddamn Instagram post. Nigga, you brought it to... Come on, man. Yo, this is crazy. His ego is insane, bro. You see this? Niggas start getting a couple of $1,000 a month, little 10-pack, little 8-pack, little 10-pack. Niggas start feeling they self, bro. This is crazy work, bro. Yo. Bro, see, and this is why I be wanting to box, bro. This is why I be wanting to box, bro. Because you can't talk to me like that. I'm sorry. You cannot tell me something like that and that's just it. We gotta fight, bro. We gotta box. We gotta fight. Period. I don't care what set you claim. None of that. We can get it on. One by one. We can get it on, bro. Straight up. I don't care, bro. Y'all niggas gonna jump me or whatever the case may be, but I know I'm not getting jumped. I know that. Y'all gonna try to jump me. I know I'm not getting jumped though. It's gonna be a couple of people hurt. But niggas that want to talk to you like this but niggas don't want to fade you, to me is soft. You don't talk to niggas like this, bro. Where do people get where they can talk like this from? I had the wrong information, but it is what it is. I didn't give the police the right information, but you thought you did, champ.
Amongst me hollering at the dude from Swans, he understood exactly where I was coming from. Was like, well, yeah, I see where you coming from. You exactly right, because element of surprise. You know what I'm saying? If you want somebody to know you did something, holler your set out when you do it, or make sure, you know what I'm saying, they know you did it, or you can knock them down and leave some bystanders down so they can see who did it. It's all up to you. Work call is work call. I'm not getting caught up in who did what and who claiming what and this and that. If you know, you know.
So why put gang names in your titles? If you're not worried about who called and who did what, why do things like this, bro? That's nasty work. Yo, I swear to God, bro. Like, for real, my nigga. Like, for real, man. For real, bro. For real. I promise y'all niggas, bro. I promise y'all niggas, bro. I promise y'all, bro. My number one goal is to eradicate these bagels. I promise y'all, bro. That's my number one goal on this internet shit, bro. It's to eradicate, bro. I promise you, bro. You can't tell me you don't care about whatever gangs or who did what and what if you're reporting that this gang did what to this gang. You can't say you don't care. You only don't care because you're wrong. You only don't. All right, champ. He think he bigger than the program. No. It ain't just him. This is how a lot of people feel about him. We just had somebody in the chat talk about, oh yeah, well, you right, but still, bro, that's in Hefe. Like, nigga, what? I'm not from your town. I'm not from your town, champ. I don't play well with others. Never have.
That's all that matters. You ain't got to get caught up. Oh, no, that wasn't them. That was us. Them the people that want the spotlight on them and want to go to jail. And I understand for the people who just want the correct narratives out there, but the correct narrative is not going to come by way of me.
So, but a narrative is going to come by way of you, and you thought you had the right narrative. You thought you had see, this is somebody that thinks they're smarter than their audience. But let me go to the comments because the comments can prove different, right? First comment says, why are you reporting what going on in the streets to the internet? I swear you a real one. All you do is, he said, and swear you a real one. All you do is report gang banging and you know police be watching, bro. You a jackal and a goofy. Oh, champ. I want to see you call out Adam22 for mocking black people in New York, dropping their rags for black positivity. Some of the YouTubers need to be careful. They can start a war with misinformation. Cause they getting some shit wrong. Another apology video, folks. All's needed, speak with facts. This is just the same as calling someone a rat without paperwork. No excuses. Should be held accountable for your content. Isn't that easy? Just stop trying to beat all the other YouTubers to the punch. Then maybe you'll do better. Right now, you always backtracking. And this is why I say what I say here. I don't want to be the first. I want to be the best. I don't need to be the first, bro. It's enough viewers, enough content for everybody. I just want to be the best. I want to be the very best on my soul. That's me, champ. Matter of fact, the gang members need to stop reacting or whatever y'all call it on this gang stuff. Y'all perpetrating the violence. Champ. How many times in videos do you have to come back and correct your statement? Some situations you don't have to rush to put out the story. Just get more information and you don't have to respond on a video you made. Champ. Street shit is supposed to stay in the streets. If it was my hood, I wouldn't have gave you no pass for what you did. Champ. Ant, mind your business. Bro calling people haters because he name a set dropping and don't care. Keep doing it up. Can you do a segment on what transpired with Pistol Pete? No, he cannot. No, he cannot. On Tiny Evil. I don't know who that is, champ. That's what's wrong with these internet people. They will put anything on the internet, and no disrespect to your channel, but how many people gonna watch this and know that wasn't the homies? I just got off the phone with the homie. He was telling me, like, this is what keeps these so-called gang beefs going. Fake stories on the internet shit. Shit had nothing to do with the homie. Champ. Although I know who it has something to do with, I'm not gonna say. I see why Tune 5 from Block be calling you the police. Champ. 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 You say you don't get it, yo, so I can keep going, man. Y'all niggas want me to keep going to get back to the video. Yeah, people. So don't come here talking about Steno, you wildin', Steno, you crazy. Why you keep talking about this nigga? You on his meat. No, champ. No. I'm not. I'm merely reacting to content. I'm merely just reacting to content, champ. That's all I'm doing. But you're looking dumb right now, and your audience sees it, champ.
But what I am gonna say, the homie from 7 Trey tapped in. A homie I rotate with, and as well as the victim brother from 7 Trey, who also passed away, tapped in with me this morning. So the homie that I know.
So if this is an ongoing investigation, and nobody got locked up, right? But the police see this and they know that, well, you know something. You think they're not going to come try to talk to you? The suspect's brother, like, come on, man.
From 7 Trey, he had text me like, hey, bro, I seen your segment. That's wrong info. I'm like, all right, when I get up, I'm going to tap in with you. I got up, called, bro, like, what's the deal? He was like, oh, man, just chilling, bro. Somebody had forwarded your segment. I watched. That ain't the...
Yo, and Hefe, you're going to get yourself hurt, man. I can see it now, bro. Like, niggas is trying to give you grace, but you're going to say something about somebody that's not going to care, bro. They not going to care about who people say you are and all that other shit, bro. They just not going to care, bro.
Real deal Holyfield, but just because you, bro, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to give it to you raw. This is what happened. And, bro, went to explain on what happened to me. Like,
So somebody explained what happened to an open case for murder, and you are saying that they're telling you this. So if that person told the police that they don't, if that's the person's brother that passed away, the police probably spoke to them first. He didn't rat, hopefully, or whatever, but he told you. You think the police not going to double back?
It was a candlelight and such happened. Nothing happened with us. Nothing happened with the Swans. They didn't do that. It was something else. And I'm like, oh, okay, for sure, bro. And that's what made me originally change the title from the area it happened in, from where I first had it, a shootout between the 7 Trey gangsters and the Swans.
Why would you even make that as content, bozo?
So I changed that. A shootout happened in the area of the Swans and the 7 Trey gangsters. Bro was like, he'll further more get up at me and pull up on me. It was a busy day yesterday. Didn't get around to hollering at bro again or hanging with bro. This morning I get up. I got another inbox on my Instagram, and this is from the victim brother who fell victim to this shooting the other day. So he just furthermore kind of explained pretty much what the homie Craze was saying, like, hey, look, bro, that ain't what happened. The Swans didn't do that.
So Craze is the person. You see how they slip up? So Craze is the person that has the information on the unalive, as well as the victim's brother. Okay, cool. So these are people that the police got to run down or copy. Thank you, goddamn, Officer Winslow. Champ. Thank you, champ. Thank you to my son, the officer of most Winslows, champ. Thank you, champ. My son, Hefe, I did a good job. You did, champ. You did a great goddamn job. You did, champ. I'm proud of you, champ.
I don't want no false narrative out there because I am the victim brother, you know what I'm saying?
I'm proud.
Some other stuff, you know what I'm saying? Basically, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, we'll figure it out. But, if you want to call in and get the correct story in or what happened, I can give it to you. And I kind of just saluted him because, you know what I'm saying, he was just like, basically like, if you can change the narrative or change some things. And I was kind of like, pretty much, what I said was said, you know what I'm saying? It was a leg.
What you said was said after niggas telling you what you said was wrong? Where's your ears? Just want to know, where are your ears at? I swear to God, can't nobody talk to me like this. I swear to God, on my soul, nobody in the world can talk to me like this. I'll lose everything before I let a nigga talk to me like this. You put out some wrong information and I'm asking you to change it and you talk about whatever I said is said.
Alleged put on there. When I say alleged, I mean alleged. I don't get caught up in these other content creators or what everybody, oh, just because you said alleged. When I said alleged, I mean alleged. I don't know. And I said in the story, I do not know if this is the truth. But you see where I'm drawing from and where I'm giving my opinion from. You see where I'm drawing water from. It ain't like that.
Spitting all over the stove again, Chan.
Truth. But you see where I'm drawing from and where I'm giving my opinion from. You see where I'm drawing water from. It ain't like that.
Nasty spit on the
stove. Came out of
stove.
nowhere like, hey, it's a shooting that happened on this street.
Morning breath spit too. Nasty sour spit mouth.
And I think it was between these guys. You know what I'm saying? So obviously LA
Sourest
Hood
of
Media
mouths.
had his info wrong, which I reacted to, which, like I said alleged, and I don't know if this situation happened. But that's not the situation that happened as far as those two gangs having a
Stop
shootout.
spitting
You know what I'm saying?
everywhere.
So, like I said, we just want to clear the air with that because, you know, the Swans feel like, you know, the one that tapped in with me, they not trying to kick up no unnecessary dust that ain't been kicked up just off no social media. And like, you know, the victim brother, he just wanted out there that ain't who down to his brother. You know what I'm saying? They know what happened, and it is what it is, you know, and they gonna handle you know, business how they see fit. You know what?
So they gonna get back. You talk too much. You talk too much. Talk too much, bro. So they know who did it and they gonna get they get back, even though the police probably done already spoke to these people already, asked them if they knew what happened.
That being said, I'm gonna conclude that there. It's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say.
Of course, you don't care about honesty. You don't care about black on black violence. You don't care about gang wars happening because of what you said. You don't care about if you put out wrong information on people that died. You don't care if yeah, you're right. You're right. You don't care if you wake up in the morning and wash your face. You don't care at all, champ, all right? You don't really care at all, all right? Salute to Aunt Hefe with the goddamn false information as always. You see what's happening with Flakko. Your man Flakko to switch his whole background because we were making fun of him, champ, on my soul. Because we made fun of his boots and we made fun of his background. He sort of changed the background up. It still looks like a skinny living room, but we're going to tap into it. Your man Flakko is taking the back of Boochie Bear. All right? He's sort of, from what I heard on this joint, he's trying to make it seem like it's the gangbangers versus the non-affiliates at No Jumper. Hit that like button, subscribe. Let's listen to it, champ. Let's listen to it, champ.
Jumper is their life mission. It's their, for a lot of people, working at No Jumper is their life mission. It's their dream. It's what they told their teacher in 3rd grade they wanted to be. They wanted to be a No Jumper host when they grew up. And some people made those dreams come true. Now, for their most recent hire, Brandon, it looks like that dream has turned into a nightmare. Being hired at No Jumper is slowly destroying his life. Brandon is pretty universally recognized as one of the better hosts to ever be on No Jumper. Like,
nobody's ever said that.
Like one of, not the, but one of, right? Compared to other people who has been on No Jumper, he's one.
Nobody's ever said Brandon was anything but the Boochiest of Beringstein Bears, champ.
One of the best, which is why I think it would behoove both
terrible.
Brandon and No Jumper to kind of make his transition on No Jumper a lot more smoother. Now, to give No Jumper some slack of credit, like a lot of what's going on with Brandon can't really be attributed to what No Jumper has done, because a lot of it has kind of been out of No Jumper, Adam, Josh's, or anybody else's hand. It kind of has been Brandon reacting to people are people just hating on Brandon or not liking Brandon because he's a no jumper host?
No, it comes from Brandon putting himself out there like he's something that he's not and trying to pick on gangbangers. This is what he's there for. He's there to pick on gangbangers. That's what he's there to do, bro. And it's backfired on him. You niggas don't be having no accountability button, but don't worry. I'm here, Jala. I'm here to give y'all accountability, champ.
Even though Brandon or anybody else can't really point to anything that No Jumper has done to Brandon that was malicious,
right?
I still think No Jumper needs to step in, or else Brandon is probably going to quit or leave the platform. Because when you're Brandon, there's only so much you could take being at No Jumper if essentially being here is ruining your peace, ruining your meaningful relationships, and ruining your reputation as a content creator and a man. Let's start with exactly how being hired.
So this hat didn't ruin his reputation as a man and a content creator. Resembling this didn't make him lose any. Like, come on, bro. What are we talking about? Only you thought this nigga was cool. Nobody ever thought the Boochiest of Bears was cool, champ.
That No Jumper ruined Brandon's peace. See, when Brandon first got to No Jumper, Brandon's YouTube name was Pan-African Strikes Back. He was doing content that was nothing gang-related, nothing violent. His entire content was trying to educate and elevate people, and he was pretty soft-spoken, calm, tranquil. He was zen-like, if you want to put it like that.
Surround yourself with your friends, other beautiful people, the homies.
This just how Showface was, bro. It's just how my son Baron Samnia was. Oh man, it's astral vibes. You know, it's all about the astrology, man. Now look at niggas.
And live your best life.
That guy looks almost unrecognizable to this day because within months of working at No Jumper, Brandon went from hugging trees, walking on flowers at the beach, telling people on how to be tranquil, how to be at peace, to this.
This is the question. Do you want to squabble? Ooh. Do you want to fight? That's the any in here. Look, any host on No Jumper, I don't care, Hoover, A-Tray, Inglewood, whatever. You could call your hardest from wherever you from. I'ma say it to that he'll do shit. Period. Wait. No, I don't give a. Don't be like me. Be better than me. Y'all.
Damn, Flakko wilding them out, champ. Wild them out, Flakko.
Y'all ain't no call. And the best part about me is, I'll not only tell you to do it, I'll show you how if you give me the opportunity.
See, bro? This is nigga that will sell you shit, a lifestyle. These lifestyle selling asses, same thing Showface was doing, bro, with that Baron Samnia shit. I'll show you how to do a ritual where you can make money. The nigga Showface took a potato chip and put it on top of a debit card. It wasn't even a debit card. It was a goddamn an Instacart card. It was an Instacart card, bro, because he was working for Instacart. And he put a potato chip, a Pringles potato chip on top of the card and filmed it and told niggas, if you want to get money, you got to think about all your pain and you got to crush that chip on top of that card, champ. He was trying to sell a lifestyle. These type of people are nasty. They're money grabbers. You took a trip with some palm trees and be better than me. And if you want to be better than me, I can show you how. My son Oni says, I remember that. Yeah, bro. Cause niggas be thinking that I'm lying. Just go to Baron Samnia and look through the videos, bro. Niggas are trying to sell niggas an astrological, lifestyle. And this nigga's trying to sell niggas a be better than me lifestyle.
Steve, calling who y'all got? We think know what we doing. I gotta go continue to have fun in the sun. And Sweat my Rastafarian nene off.
Bro,
Sweat my Rastafarian nene off. But you sitting here talking about, so who fading? So who fading? We fading? Who fading? Come on, man.
I know what we doing.
A lot of y'all watch like the drastic change and say, man, that could never be me. It would be you. If you were an employee at No Jumper, it would be you. As a matter of fact, your change might be even worse. Being at No Jumper changes your psyche. Because when you get to No Jumper, you quickly begin to understand that the audience, the fans, gravitate towards the street dudes.
No. It's not the audience and the fans gravitate towards street dudes. It's not that. Your boss admires street dudes. You admire street dudes. You've been saying cuz and blood and dead homies and all this other shit too, nigga. You admire them niggas.
So hence, they're the ones who are the most successful on the platform. So you're being compared to the street dudes. Your performance is being compared to the street dudes, right? So
you've never done nothing in life that's worth being interested in. Niggas is not interested in you because your thighs are triple or quadruple the size that, you know, the average thighs are, champ. So nobody's really thinking about you. Everybody knows where y'all niggas come from, bro. You gotta get the secret. You was a weirdo nigga that was doxing niggas for Dr. Umar. You think I'm lying? Hold on, champ. You was a weirdo nigga. You was a weirdo nigga that was doxing niggas for Dr. Umar Johnson, champ. On my soul. Listen. You was a weirdo nigga that was doxing niggas for Dr. Umar Johnson, champ.
Black Development Network. I'm gonna go ahead and get.
And when you leave the review, title the description, Gerald Palmer sent me. We're going to make her Google rating abysmal.
We're going to make her Google rating abysmal. Huh? We're going to make her Google rating abysmal, champ. Stay Gold Radio. I think that's my nigga War Machine right there, champ. I said my nigga War Machine. My nigga War Chief right there. How come nobody told me this boy Boochie went to court and pointed fingers underneath oath at another man for a fade and tried to sue, bro? Weirdos. Yeah. And then he got chased after court. He got chased down after court.
You come on No Jumper and you giving information, you giving education, you is podcasting, you doing 20 hours of research just to get outperformed by the street dude who burp and eat Cheetos on camera and talk about who he shot in 2001.
That's because the only notable thing that you've done in your life.
Description, Gerald Palmer sent me. We're going to make her Google rating abysmal.
The only thing you've done in your life was get a bunch of people to harass people's businesses. And everybody knows it.
You do 40 hours of research to come up with nuanced takes and to be prepared and do a great show, and you get outperformed by a Cheeto eating, burping,
jealousy,
right? Leaned out street
jealousy. Leaned out. He talking about Hefe. He's talking about Hefe. He's talking about Hefe and he's talking about Munchie B, bro, because Munchie B was eating the Fritos last time and Hefe be leaned out. Champ.
Street dude who burp and eat Cheetos on camera and talk about who he shot in 2001.
Champ.
You do 40 hours of research to come up with nuanced takes and to be prepared and do a great show, and you get outperformed by a Cheeto eating, burping, right, leaned out street dude who has some cool street stories, man.
Champ.
So automatically,
you see, and the reason why you don't understand that is because you don't have street stories, champ.
I'm gonna go ahead and drop y'all the links, man. 2 links. Leave her a 1-star review, man. And when you leave the review, title the description Gerald Palmer sent me. We're going to make her Google rating abysmal.
Automatically, you then begin to mold yourself to whatever that is, because you think, well, the easiest path is to, just conform and be a low-level bottom feeder, because if you, exhibit any type of skill set of being an intellectual or putting in the hard work, it don't really get valued, all right? You're kind of doing all that hard work for no reason, because the fans would never really value it, to be honest.
It's crazy that you're being outperformed by people that's not trying. And this is the same way that the cream cheese felt once black people started playing basketball, bro. They're like, yo, how, bro? But he doesn't practice. He just able to do this shit. Like, he's just able to, like, bro, like, them gangbangers that's on No Jumper, they're like I don't know if they're the top of their gang, but it's a certain charisma that you gotta have to be a street nigga. It's a certain type of charisma and je ne sais quoi that you gotta have. The only je ne sais quoi that you have.
Description, links, man. 2 links. Leave her a 1-star review, man. And when you leave the review, title the description Gerald Palmer sent me. We're going to make her Google rating abysmal.
So instead of getting some type of street cred and learning how to be charismatic and things of that nature, you spent your time being not even going to say it. You got it. I'm pretty sure you understand, champ.
But in the case of Brandon, I don't even feel like he was molding himself to what the fans wanted. I feel like what happened to Brandon is what I call the no jumper markout cycle, okay? When you get to no jumper, because the
no jumper trick bag, champ, it's already been coined the phrase. The no jumper and Adam 22 trick bag.
Fans gravitate towards who they believe is the toughest. You're gonna have other hosts trying to mark out other hosts to be ranked in that hierarchy. So with Brandon
it has nothing to do with the fans. This is what these gangbangers do in real life. Y'all are getting caught into it. Y'all getting drugged into it because you want to be cool like the gangbangers, but you're not. You was leaving 1-star review ratings on somebody's Yelp page to try to hurt their business.
On that Pan-Africanism, but when you put it out there that you're not confrontational, they look at you as food. You become food. You become a stepping stool for the next host to rise.
Nobody thought Brandon was food. Brandon put that shit on himself.
Rise up in the hierarchy. So what we begin to see is people began to look at Brandon as food. That's where the markout cycle starts. And then you begin to prove that you are not food by crashing out and going crazy. But then once you go crazy, you got to keep crashing out. Because the moment you stop crashing out and say, I'm not really on that no more, they will say, oh, you're not keeping that same energy. Oh, you picking and choosing. Oh, wow, you chilling today when he trying you, but you wasn't chilling yesterday when he tried you. Oh, and then you got to prove yourself again. And then the cycle keeps going.
Stay out the streets, nigga. I'm glad you realize that you're not a street dude, bro. Stay out the streets. Yes, the life of a street nigga is proving itself. Yes, champ. That's what it is. I'm glad you realized that you would have never made it. You would have never made it. If you're having trouble with it as far as content is concerned, imagine real life, champ.
Keeps going, keeps going, keeps going. Right? Whenever.
Imagine when niggas think you food and running your crib. Imagine when niggas think you food and running your grandma crib. Imagine when niggas think you food and run down on you while you in the store or while you walking up the block. Nigga, you afraid to come outside, nigga. You worried about content. Imagine if niggas really thought Brandon was food. he wouldn't be able to come outside.
Whenever you stop, you become a mark who's picking and choosing. So you got to prove yourself that you're not a mark, and then it keeps going. In the case of Brandon, he came in as calm, being looked at as food.
No, he came in telling somebody that they said the N-word with a hard ER and then calling that man white. That's where he messed up. Instead of just being like, yo, you know what? I thought I heard something that I didn't hear. My bad. He went on to say, oh, that's that white coming out of you. From there, it was a wrap. Brandon, his first time on No Jumper, started an argument with Almighty Suspect, another non-affiliate that just herbed him out twice. He herbed him up, champ.
Being somebody who's from the streets, who was gangbanging at some point, he understands you got to set an example. When you get to jail, if they take your cornbread on day one, your booty is next.
Oh, but I just caught you one. I just caught you one. Jeff, you are guys.
Like, bro, nigga called son the B word and then laughed about it with the nervous laughs, bro. And sat back. He ain't stand up. He's a cornball.
Day one, your booty is next.
Oh, but I just caught you one. I just caught you one. Jeff, you are guys. Come on.
I don't care who you are, a Buddhist monk, a pastor, the Pope. If a man attack you at your job, you're going to come back to that job with a chip on your shoulders, looking to prove something, looking to make sure that everybody else knows that would never happen again. And that's what happened with Brandon. Brandon began to flex his black belt a little more. Brandon began to check any signs of disrespect at the door. Brandon, like, you could tell he was moving on edge, right? Like, for example, on the Tuesday show with Adam 22 and Munchie B and Young and Hefe and Lush One, they discussed whether or not Brandon, was being real about being a gangbanger at some point in his life. Again, that normal conversation before the suspect incident would have been something Brandon probably wouldn't have blinked at. But because that conversation was happening after the suspect incident, Brandon came back on the Thursday show and went off for them even inquiring whether or not he's a gangbanger.
The board.
What sparked this?
What I'm telling you, this is what sparked it. Niggas not about to be sitting up laughing, joking on me and talking about who is this nigga, where is he from? Did he do this? Did he do that, nigga? Worry about where your mama is from, bro, and how you got here without a daddy in your life.
He's talking to Aunt Hefe. Aunt Hefe, I just dropped a video earlier. My son Aunt Hefe was questioning Boochie Brandon's crippin'. This one is for you, Hefe.
That's what you need to be focused on, period.
Who's that referencing?
There's so many niggas. Any nigga, I'm telling you, any nigga walk through these doors.
Okay.
Don't speak on me. No, listen, don't speak on me laughing and joking. Oh, he not from where he from and all that. I don't come in here on that with other niggas.
Clear as day, that particular peaceful Zen state you seen Brandon in when he was on the beach, that no longer exists, man. No Jumper has made Brandon feel like he's in the trenches fighting a war right now. He's tense, right? Now let's move on to the next part, the reputation part. This is also no fault of No Jumpers or Brandon, to be honest with you, right? The hits that Brandon has taken on his reputation, I think is a grand conspiracy. See, Brandon was probably not too much of a fan of No Jumper before he joined No Jumper, but he probably did not know this, right? Or probably he did. But when you join No Jumper, you have to deal with like a peanut gallery, right? There's a couple 100,000, like different channels, and what they do is they make videos lying on you, like lying. I'm talking about the most egregious lies possible. And they do this to make a check on YouTube, right? Now, these...
You mean like how you lied on T Grizzly that he killed his own aunt? You mean like how you lied on T Grizzly and said that he killed his own aunt? And that wasn't the first lie. There's a couple of other ones that's real egregious. Like, whoa, why would Flakko say that? Because you got 300,000 views on it, nigga. That's a nice check, isn't it? That's a nice little couple of $1,000 off one video.
His channel's no shame.
We know no shame, but you're speaking on niggas that may have committed bodies in an open case.
I got on No Jumper. There were channels making videos calling me an egg offender, claiming I was on the registry, claiming I was a multi-felon, claiming I had federal charges. Bro, I've never been to prison. Like it was just flat out lies. I've never done any weird crimes. But what they did was,
I don't know if you did any weird crimes, but
Go ahead and drop y'all the links, man. 2 links. Leave her a 1-star review, man. And when you leave the review, title the description, Gerald Palmer sent me. We're going to make her Google rating abysmal.
it's kind of weird to me.
they took paperwork from somebody else with the
Your brother,
same last name
your brother,
and claimed, haha, this is him. And they made sure not to show any paperwork with the first name so people won't know that that's not my paperwork. So these people will go to the extent to just make up lies. It wasn't until I sent out legal notices, right, and start threatening legal consequences that now when they make videos, right, every one of them, they put allegedly about 20,000 times in the description box. They put disclaimers saying, hey, everything in this video is fake, it's a lie. Once they do that, they kill their own credibility. So now, like, I don't even like have a need to even engage with these people because they've already told their entire audience they're making up lies in these videos. Nothing they're saying is true. It's all cap, right? And whoever chooses to engage with that or listen to it, well, that's on you. You're just an idiot too, right?
No, that's not what that means. You know exactly what it means, champ.
So with Brandon is, like, I guess, like, for example, with me and Adam, we're at a stage in life where the peanut gallery cannot affect nothing I got going on. I'm living well. My family is taken care of. I'm humble. I love my audience. Bro,
You're far from humble.
I'm at a stage where there's nothing they could say, nothing at all that can affect me or what I.
What does this have to do with Boochie Bear, bro? Don't worry, you two shall lose money. Anybody who talks like it's never going to happen, it happens to them. This is the universe. Get back to Brandon.
I got going on, right? But Brandon is at a point where he's still trying to grow in his content space. So when he sees people blatantly lying on him, he has to react to them. So, like, when he got on No Jumper, he began to flex his black belt. So automatically, again, this is right on cue. The peanut gallery began to make videos lying on Brandon, claiming he's not a black belt, claiming he's not a champion, etc.
It wasn't right away. As a matter of fact, everybody believed him. Everybody was like, oh, he's about to wild on suspect because he's a black belt and he's bigger than him. It's just after seeing somebody be a bitch for so long, you sort of start to question some things,
etc. That forced Brandon to respond back. Right? Now, one interaction that Brandon had was when he was on live with Viral Way, which is another host on No Jumper. Like a pro fighter named War Chief, he was influenced by the Peanut Gallery. The Peanut Gallery convinced them that Brandon was lying about having a black belt. So War Chief hopped on the live and began to call Brandon out for being a fake black belt, claiming that he bought his belts. Again, this is reputational damage that wouldn't be here if Brandon never got to No Jumper. But because he got to No Jumper, now you have the peanut gallery lying on you, and that influenced an actual professional fighter to believe the lies of the peanut gallery, and now that fighter is calling you out.
Fight game, the way they talk about it, is not real. If you guys really want to tap into the real martial arts community, real fighters, there's so many of us, but they're against him. He's a fake. He's a coon. He don't compete. He bootlegs. He buys his belt. He pays for private time with Sensei to suck up. It's not real. His Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu credibility is about as thick as toilet paper. I have no fear in beating this man's ass anywhere we go, any rule set, except letting his big fat ass wrestle me on knees with no punches, kicks. No, we got to fight, brother. It's martial arts. You're saying you're a world-class Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. I'm saying I'm a world-class mixed martial artist with a brown belt on the journey in jiu-jitsu. Let's fight in front of everybody or nobody. But the truth of the matter is he is a fake. He didn't get hugged enough by his daddy. He ran to these jiu-jitsu karate schools. He paid for his belts, and now he's using that to punk. If he was a real Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt, he wouldn't even fail the way he did when he fought the Brandon Slayer.
That's what I said. When he fought at no jumper, he got punched in the stomach and fell back like that. I said, this nigga do not know jiu-jitsu. He don't know jiu-jitsu, bro, as well as he think he does. Cause he fell very unorthodox.
Listen, you already know. Listen to what the guy is saying. He's saying he's jiu-jitsu is, but he's a brown belt in jiu-jitsu, which is right under black. So if it's gay, why are you training all these years to the point where you can get to a brown belt? That's one thing that don't make sense. Number two, he's saying I've never competed. You, as someone who's known me for over 10 years, know good and well I've competed in jiu-jitsu. You literally just said 2 minutes ago you went to my gym.
This is the prime example of the amount of chaos and turmoil that has came to Brandon's life. So,
but it's not Brandon's fault though. So nothing Brandon did was his fault. It's all No Jumper and the audience, the chat's fault. Copy.
Because the peanut gallery, random bums making videos about Brandon, lying on him about not being a black belt.
Random bums that get more views than Brandon.
That led to a profiler challenging Brandon to a fight. And before he knew it, he was in a random garage at 2 a.m. in the morning talking about fighting and popping people. The turmoil and chaos that has been caused in such a short amount of time, man, really needs to be studied. Because at this point, I think is a conspiracy with multiple forces coming together, man, to take this man down. Because this is insane. This escalated fast.
Anybody ever call me a fat? I call this no. You're one with a diss. Whatever. Fuck posing ass. Man, watch out, bro. What's up, cuz? Oh, now what's up? The washing machine, the refrigerator, the tea. This is not this way. There's too many gyms in SoCal for us to be fighting in this nigga garage. We got concrete floors. We in somebody. No Jumper was concrete floors. Said that he got. It's ultimately gonna be on the fighter. I can't call it. When the nigga in his garage, I don't think. Bro, this ain't even nothing. You expect that nigga to have a whole ring in his garage? Exactly. Listen, have you ever seen? I can't believe I'm popping this shit. This nigga. You soft. Hey, bro.
Yep. In your face, nigga. Yeah, War Chief. Yeah.
Right. Who gonna pay my medical bill? This bitch.
You know, the reasons he had for not fighting, which was, yo, I want to fight in a professional gym. I'm not fighting in no garage.
Yeah, War Chief.
There's not the equipment that you told me was here is not here. This led to more reputational damages. But the implications from this was much greater than just reputational damage, because this here also cost Brandon like a decade-long friendship with the Viral Way podcast. The Viral Way and Brandon, they used to do a podcast together. I used to watch the podcast daily, right? So I invited them on No Jumper, and they pretty much started No Jumper around the same time. Well, because of this situation and the backlash from this, Brandon and Viral Way got into it. And they've pretty much announced that they're done with each other.
With the camera in the car, this when Brandon down the
So my son
driveway, I
Hefe
hear him
was
on
asleep.
the phone telling him, yeah, I'm here with 2 guys, but I don't know if they got my back. So I'm like, this nigga weirdo. I'm not fuck this nigga no more. Boom, he come back. He's trying to record more. Chris, I don't know if he had the headgear or glove, whatever, because I'm like kind of on the side of the truck. All I hear, he go, boom, hit the phone. He then to drop the phone. He like, recording is over. Nigga, recording trying to dox my house. Bitch.
Well, hold on.
Get down. Now he taunting him and shit. That's when he like, oh, you taking it past MMA. I'm like, what? Nigga trying to get you to fight him. Fool.
In the chat, Brandon sent $5. He said, now the true feelings gonna come out. We knew it was only a matter of time. So how was I expecting them to have my back?
True feelings, nigga. You up here calling niggas liars and we ain't your real homies.
Yeah. I told you when you did that, he was gonna do that.
Losing a decade-long friendship, I think, is the biggest loss that Brandon had in this, okay? Because, dealing with losing a piece where you could probably gain back your piece. The public reputation, bruh, like I told Brandon, bro, the peanut gallery can't, whatever they put out.
The peanut gallery is who pays you, champ. If it wasn't for the peanut gallery, nigga, you would be nobody.
Doesn't really stand or would affect you. They've said everything about me in the book.
And most of the things is true.
Told every lie you can tell on
most of them is true.
Somebody in the book. These people even did press conferences, Discord calls, Zoom calls, talking about how they could affect my. None of it worked on me, man. I stayed prayed up. I kept making content. I kept grinding. I kept working. All right, I kept working. All right, and they don't really got nothing on me. You feel me? Because I kept working. I outperform all them channels combined now. Even though they were talking about how I fell off, I'm done, I would never be nothing, I now outperform all of them together. So when you ignore the peanut gallery and keep working, they can't affect you. So if I'm Brandon, bruh, that's my approach. And when you take that approach, there's nothing they can do to your reputation. You just got to just keep working and keep.
You've never had a reputation to begin with.
Description Gerald Palmer sent me. We're gonna make her Google rating abysmal.
You never had an image to uphold anyway, champ.
Push it. So I feel like all of that could have been like resolved, but losing a decade-long friendship where y'all kids train together, to me, that's the one that I feel like is really big, But y'all let me know in the comment section.
I think you're a goddamn idiot. I'm not gonna lie. I think you're a goddamn idiot on my soul, man. Listen, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe. Go over to clouderteam.com for the merch. Also, if you wish to put your items up here, your website name, your YouTube page, your goddamn funeral home service, whatever you want to do, champ, send it to me. Hit me up at tough_Stino on Instagram, or toughstino@gmail.com, and I will definitely hook you up, champ. All right. If you want to play your music before or after the stream, also hit me up too, tough_Stino on Instagram or toughstino@gmail.com, and I'll let you know how we can play your music, like the music we got playing right now. Salute to Muna Scott. This song is called Ride for My Baby, and I'm gonna let y'all hear it. Y'all go ahead and go follow him at Muna Scott, MUNASCOTT. If y'all like the music, go ahead and listen to the song. Salute y'all.